TBIC, the best in sports entertainment. We're here live in Parliament USA. TNS Media Group is a team and a family. So we'll start the show off with shout out to our sponsor, Mecca Care LLC. Mecca Care LLC, located at 5025 Germantown Avenue. Mecca Care LLC is a home care agency servicing Philadelphia County, Bucks County, Chester County, and Montgomery County. Looking for home care services for your loved one in the Philadelphia area? Reach out to Mecca Care LLC, 215-644-8341. That's 215-644-8341. So just this past week, right, we had, LeBron James, he confronts Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith comes out and said that LeBron was speaking to him about, man, don't involve my son in this, so forth and so on. People kind of like a lip reading, saying LeBron mentioned his son and felt as though Stephen A. Smith was disrespecting him, his family and his son, so forth and so on. So he approached him, as a man. Everyone says as a man, he came to a man. In my opinion, this is a reporter. Stephen A. Smith is a man like everyone else. He has his opinion. Now, I don't know what he said about Bronny James that anyone else didn't say, or he didn't have his opinion like everyone else. Once you step into this limelight of the NBA or in sports in general, you have to have thick skin. So everyone has their opinion. People saying Bronny not a pro, people saying Bronny is not this, so forth and so on. That's their opinion. Not saying that Stephen A. Smith, he's wrong. He's not wrong in my opinion. He's just stating what he believes. If he believes that Bronny James has a lot of work to do, he has to get better. If he believes that Bronny James is someone that is not a NBA player, that's his opinion. That's his opinion. He didn't say Bronny James was a bad person. He didn't say Bronny James was a terrible athlete. He may have voiced his opinion about Bronny and maybe even LeBron James, which everyone has their opinion. Like some people say Michael Jordan is better than LeBron. Some people say LeBron is better than Michael Jordan. Ultimately, everyone is entitled to their opinion. So for you to come on a basketball court and approach this man in a manner like you wanted to get physical, or approach this man like you want to step to this man because of his opinion of your son or you as an athlete, so forth and so on. I mean, it's not fair in my opinion. It's not right because people have their opinion. Like LeBron may have his opinion on certain sports. Somebody's going to come up to him and approach him about that. It's unwarranted. So in my opinion, as long as people are being respectful. I don't know. I haven't read anything about Stephen A. being disrespectful about Bronny James or his family, so forth and so on. But for as long as he's not disrespectful or disrespecting LeBron James or saying anything outside of basketball about LeBron James that's unwarranted, or is LeBron James' son or wife or children, whatever it may be, I just think that he's a sports analyst and he has his opinion like everyone else.
I agree with that. I go with that. But as a kid, we talking about, feelings get involved. When someone says something about being one of them. Okay. You're a sports analyst. You sit up here and you talk about the sports and you talk about plays and you talk about games when they're over.
Okay.
And you may have your opinion, which is your opinion. And I may be Dwayne Wade playing basketball at the time, and you say something about me and my son. That's a real touchy moment. So, a man want to correct something when you talk about his kids. A man. I'm talking about a man, ladies and gentlemen, not a boy. Just because you have, organs that a boy's supposed to have, it don't make you a man. Now, at the end of the day, was LeBron wrong? I don't think he's wrong. Could he have conducted it in a more private manner? Yes, I think probably so. Stephen A. ain't going to jump out there, pull inside. Yo, man, listen, about me, which is cool. You could report all day about me, but my son. Leave my kids out of it. So I don't think LeBron was wrong. LeBron is protecting his flock, right? This is why he went to him and questioned, don't leave my son's name out of your mouth. That's not even a question, that's a command. So I don't see nothing wrong with how LeBron approached him. It's just the way it happened.
Well, how are you going to tell somebody to keep your son's name out of their mouth when your son is playing in the NBA? That's not
but then we want to know what the statement was like.
That's what I'm saying. What did he say? Do you think that a network like ESPN will allow him to say something derogatory or something disrespectful about his son and not address it? I have yet to see anything that he said disrespectful. I don't know. Maybe it's something that I missed. But if he's voicing his opinion about him as an athlete, people say it all the time, he's terrible, he's trash, or he's good, and he's the next this or he's the next that. So you gotta take the good with the bad.
Yeah, you do, but you're talking about someone's child, Feek. So are they wrong for really saying something to you?
In that manner, if it's nothing that's outside of basketball that was said, yes.
Then okay. I can agree with that too.
Because he would want him to praise him if he was doing good.
Exactly.
If
So
he was,
now if he's doing bad,
if he was the rookie of the year,
exactly.
If he's rookie of the
that
year,
makes all the sense.
he wanted to get all the praise,
the accolades, all the round of applause.
He wouldn't walk up to him and keep my son's name out your mouth. If his son was, he wouldn't say that if his son was an all NBA rookie of the year. He's not going to say that.
Yes,
but when he says things like your son is not ready to play in the NBA, or your son, or whatever he may have said that may have taken away from Bronny James' game, because I don't know if he said anything outside of basketball. But
if he kept it in the realm of basketball, he's a sports reporter.
But I do understand that it could be frustration because of Bronny James and all the pressure he has. His dad is LeBron James, right? Mm-hmm. You're coming in the league, you have big shoes to fill in regards to who your father is, and you have all that. And then you have people who are on large networks, sports networks, speaking about your son. And sometimes people are controlled by what they see in the media. They say he trash or whatever case. I've been to games where as though, Bronny James got in the game and the fans was going crazy, more crazy than when LeBron got in the game, when LeBron was playing. So for me, I just think that if he's keeping it, sports as an analyst, speaking his opinion about Bronny James as a player, then that's okay. But if he crossed that line and say something that's outside of basketball,
then it's a go.
Now I understand why LeBron may approach him, because I would probably do the same thing.
I agree.
But you're entitled to, somebody say
you're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah,
especially when it's talking about the sport, the topic that is on.
Yes, you can believe that you're the best businessman in the world, but some people around are like, man, he ain't that. He not that.
Yeah, so that's not. Yeah, you're right.
So let's keep it within the lines. If it's within the lines of sports, then his opinion is his opinion. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I see it. I don't see anything wrong with anyone giving their opinion on sports. We give our opinion all the time.
Right.
We say people are good, or people are trash, teams are trash. I know sometimes the word trash can be a little bit extensive or going a little bit over the line. People want to hear say we're not really that good right now. Because a lot of these athletes do pour a lot of their time. This is their life. They spend a lot of their time trying to get better, trying to perfect their craft. And it doesn't always translate to the football field or the NBA court or the golf course or the baseball field. It doesn't always translate to the field because whatever reasons, injuries, confidence, so forth and so on. But people look at these athletes a lot of time as like they're just a machine,
right?
Where they don't have feelings.
Yeah, they're human beings.
I understand that, but when you sign up for something, you got to understand, you got to accept everything that comes with it. That's just my opinion. So
that's just it.
And Stephen A. Smith too. You got to accept that somebody might come to you, might want to put their hands on you.
Yeah, as it was.
Yeah, everybody may not
so be ready. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Yeah, so you heard it here first. Anything else you want to add?
No, that's it.
It's TBISC, the best in sports entertainment. You need home care services for yourself, but you don't know where to begin. Please allow Mecca Care to help you. Call now, 215-644-8341.